Jessica started out as a dancer, has gone on to become a major movie star. She's now making records. In fact, her first single went to #1 in America, and it's a massive hit here. Please welcome Jennifer Lopez. It's good to have you here. We'll talk about your music in a minute and the hit records, but I've got to ask you one thing first.
Uh-oh.
Did you really spend 8 hours in a car boot, a car trunk, with George Clooney?
No, it was more than 8 hours. It was more like 2 days.
With George Clooney?
With George Clooney.
Yeah. Well, we are talking about a movie here, Out of Sight. Was he fluffing the lines then?
No.
Were you fluffing yours?
No,
what do you do when
purpose.
you pick up a script and you read, I've got to be for 2 days in this close proximity with George Clooney? Well, a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do.
Yeah, somebody's got to do it. It's a tough job, but you know.
How many takes was it? I mean,
we did about 45 takes because the director decided that he wanted to shoot it all in one, and it was like a 7-page scene, which was like 7 minutes of screen time straight, so it was kind of weird. So it took a while, and actually we got it on the 43rd take was the first time.
You're an unusual lady. You've got all this sexuality about you. You have, but you're a little bit old-fashioned in many ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, and probably the Catholic upbringing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she's very strict about nudity and love scenes and bedroom scenes.
Because it's uncomfortable, you know, and I grew up with that Catholic guilt.
Yeah. But what's this about? When you do, let me make sure I get this right. When you do nude scenes, you insist upon a love pillow. What on earth is that?
Oh my God, that was so long ago.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't care. I want to hear about it.
No, it was like a pillow, but like this small.
Yeah.
And I just wanted it between us.
Mm. Who can we say who this was?
No. Because it was just too close, you know?
I understand.
And it was one of my first love scenes, I'll tell you that much. It was one of my first ones, and I was really, like, freaked out.
You're very thorough in your work. I mean, if you've got something to do, you study it, don't you? In Money Train, you had to have that boxing scene.
Yeah.
I told you went and had some lessons or something.
Yeah, I know how to box.
Yeah?
Yeah, I could beat you up.
Okay, good.
But I won't.
No, but,
I like
but you did beat... you beat up Wesley, didn't you?
A little bit. He got mad at me, I think.
What happened?
Well, what happened was we were in the scene together, and this is a long time ago, too. But, you know, I'm, like, trying to be the tough cop girl. And I'm boxing with him, and I actually got him good. Like, 3 times in a row in one take. You know, it's like, tuh, tuh, and his head kept snapping back. You know how that is, right? Yeah, right here. I start tearing up a little bit. At the end of that take, don't you know that he knocked me out? He just
what,
turned
for real?
Yeah, but he didn't have to hit me that hard to knock me out, obviously. Yeah. But you know, he just hit me a little harder than usual because it was like we got in the moment, and I hit him 3 times real hard. His head snapping back, and you know he's probably getting mad. All of a sudden he just goes tap, and I fall out of frame. Everybody's like, "Oh my God, what happened to Jennifer?" You know. And all I remember is that when I watched it in dailies, all you hear is like a voice off camera going, "You better use that one." Me on the floor.
Now, you made a very big decision. You'd had some very successful movies, and along comes Out of Sight, and you get the best critics you've ever had, and the best notices, and suddenly people are saying, this girl's good, she really can act. And you, yeah, typical Jennifer, says, hang on a minute, I'm going to do something else now. I'm gonna sing. Now, what triggered that off? Why?
You know, like I said, it was always part of my life. It's always been, to me, it's always been one career. I sat down in front of, my mother sat me down in front of musicals with my sisters, and we looked, and to me, singing, dancing, and acting was always one thing. And when I started to pursue, you know, the business, it was all 3.
You made the right decision, didn't you, make this album? Yeah, it's
been
on
good
the 6.
so far, yeah.
That's the album, and the single...
If You Had My Love.
Yeah, that's #1 in America. It's a massive hit here. So, will you sing it for us?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Will you thank this lovely lady? Jennifer Lopez, going to sing If You Had My Love. Thank you, Jennifer. Jennifer Lopez, you want to get on your mark, Jennifer? Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez.